What is going on, guys? We are here for our Pokemon Triumphant Light pack opening. We're also going to be looking at all the new cards. I've only seen the trailer. I tried to stay away from everything else while I was at work yesterday. So yeah, so we are here. I don't know if the audio is good or not. I think it's okay. I'm trying to do some tests while starting up here, but you know, as people come in, let me know how it is. So yeah, so I've seen the trailer. I tried to stay away from everything. Obviously, it's hard to stay away from like thumbnails of stuff like going on YouTube, but and then I tried to make a new layout here, so I'm trying to see if it's any good or not. If it works out all right. But yeah, so does anybody have Toxicroak for Space Time Smackdown? I'm pretty sure Mario. I mean, I might honestly, but let me go check real quick. Okay, perfect. It is showing up on stream properly. It is. And as far as me having Toxicroak, how many do I got? I got like 7. I got 7. All right. So, yeah, I got 7. You want to load up here? That's my thing. If you need to have it real quick. Yeah, I'll trade with you. I will trade with you. Have it real quick. Code's up here at the top here. Oh wait, you can't see the code. Never mind. Just kidding. Let me type that in. It is. Yo, what's going on, Valentin? How are you doing today? No, it's good. Go. That is my code, Mario. So you can yeah, how are you guys all doing today? Yeah, like I was saying before, I've only seen the trailer, haven't seen it all, so hopefully that is all that we need. But yeah, so we're gonna open up some packs. We have plenty of Pokegold here, so we should be able to do pretty well everything. But also the shop also reset today, so there should be plenty of hourglasses to go and buy. So plenty of stuff for sure. Church right now. What? Crazy. All right. I thought church was Sundays. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always thought church was like only Sundays, but I guess I'm probably wrong about that. But okay. Let's buy all of this. We get all of the pack points that we can acquire. Okay, here we go. Here's the 6-piece one. There we go. Quest is set. Perfect. All right, just give me 1 sec there. All right. All right. And then we'll do a trade here real quick. Trade with John. And then, where's that toxic at? Where's that toxic rook at? Foxy! There you go. All right, so we also have some things that we can do here. Obviously, there's the news and notes here that are things that we can do. Is there anything else in the shop that's actually new that's like cool or nah? Oh, RCS emblem for like 100. You know, I kind of low-key don't like that emblem as much. I probably will buy it just because, but I really wish they would make the new nothing in particular, just give me something. All good. But yeah, I really wish they would come up with like the special set too. I think this one looks so clean, and I just wish they would come up with something new for it. Ooh, wait, we got Arceus stuff. Okay, Arceus coin is being purchased immediately. We know this. The card sleeve for Arceus, sure, I'll purchase it. I'm never really one to buy the mats or anything like that, so I think that's probably it. Yo, that is a dope as hell sleeve for Leafeon and Glaceon, though. Holy. I'm not gonna spend all that money on it. Not gonna spend that much money on it, though. We're good. Yeah, trade response in progress. Yeah, all good. All right. Make this trade happen real quick, and then we'll open some packs up. So, there you go, Mario. Get this handy dandy slow, bro. All right. So, give it thanks here. And then, before we get that real quick, though, let's go into our community showcase because we need to get everybody some likes here real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now let's open up some packs and let's actually get into this. Gifts? Alright, so apparently, okay, so this is a 4 diamond or better from each of the genetic apex. Alright. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. So I've been really looking for the full art trainers in genetic apex. I've got about half of them. So getting Zapdos, that's okay. Getting Zapdos is okay. The thing is, I wonder if like again, I only saw the cards from the trailer, right? But I am curious to see like what cards from the older sets are going to be able to kind of take advantage of some of the new stuff. Marowak, okay. Now, does this actually get pack points as well? Because like, let me tell you what. We are pretty close. We can actually buy, pull 4. I opened those and only was able to pull 4 Diamond EX yet. Well, so far, oh, I got one star, but, I've already had all these cards for a minute, but all good. Alright, so that covers that off. Now, let's get some of these Triumphant light cards opened up here. So we have our 4 free ones first. So we'll get those out of the way first. Again, I've only seen the trailer ones, so okay. So we got a Mothim that is colorless for 2 and does 50. Not the greatest, but it's okay. A Krogunk with beat for 20, that's okay. Another Clefairy. 2 energy for 30 feels a little painful though. A better Staravia, potentially. Luck is blessed upon you. Yes, hopefully. But I like the Staravia. 1 for 30. Like, you're instantaneously better than Clefairy that we just saw. And a Frostlass. Okay, so this attack does 10 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So 40 for 2, and then 10 to the bench. So that's not too bad, actually. Low retreat cost as well. A little bit low HP, but overall, that's fine little card there. Yep, then. And there's 75 cards. Okay, so obviously, how many was Mew? Was Mew like? I thought Mew was like in the 80s. So it's a little bit less cards potentially, but I mean, as long as they're dope cards, I mean, who really cares, right? But oh my god, he's so angry! Sudowoodo fighting Headbutt. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, this does 30 more damage. So just right off rip. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a mini Tauros. He's so angry though. Like, what's with your face? Oh my god. Okay, so a fighting type Gibble for 20 for 1, and that Garchomp looked so sick in the trailer as well. Okay, a little bit better Haunter, right? Because it was, oh no, it was 1 energy for a coin flip to do nothing. And then what was the original one? It was a 2 energy as well, but I thought it was 2 energy for 30. So this might actually be the better Haunter to play, but that also means there's a new Gengar in this, which is interesting. And a Vampy. I never liked this like felt looking like knitted kind of Pokemon thing, but I mean, I always love me a Dawn fan. The elephant Pokemon are so underrated. Okay, so Vampy. And then Adamant. So during your opponent's next turn, all of your Steel-type Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So a slightly better blue for Steel types. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that Haunter card probably ends up replacing all Haunters in any time you try to play Gengar. I mean, we recently tried to do Gengar not too long ago. Obviously it's not the greatest card, but nevertheless. Okay. So, oh my god, Houndoom. Okay. Look at that artwork on it. Just ready. Okay. So, corner. So, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Ooh, so it's a fire-type Arbok. Okay. A Azumarill. Okay, so 2 energy for Waterfall. Oh, they're gonna have Knockdown on this? Oh, I'm so excited now. Nose Pass. Okay, so just a basic Nose Pass. Unknown. So check. So during your turn, you may choose either player. Look at the top card of that player's deck. Ooh, so you can look at your own deck, or you can look at your opponent, and you can still do 20 damage. I guess this is a slightly better Porygon for the people who were actually playing Porygon, but I still think this is kind of a bit... I mean, I guess the 1 for 20 isn't awful, but as a basic that you want, I don't know that it's super great. I think it just loses momentum more often than not, but I mean, for those who want to be able to look at people's hands, I mean, I guess that works. Okay, or top of their deck, I guess, so you can see what they're playing, so yeah, not bad. Alright, so last of these free ones. Okay, so a new Magneton. I still don't know that anybody's playing this Magneton. 2 for 30 when you could just keep putting on the energy on. I mean, I love the artwork. That's a dope card set, like, artwork, but I don't know. Okay, another Eevee. This is 2 for 30 this time. Okay. Okay, another Adamant. And Leafeon EX. Now, this is one that I'm very, very excited about. Obviously, grass types are one of my favorite types. So, okay, so during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active slot, you may take a grass type energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your grass Pokemon. Okay, so what I actually think is that Leafeon's going to be really good. It's a bulkier Lilligant, number one, that doesn't have to use its attack as that, which is kind of nice. But what I also appreciate about this is that Leafeon can be played in a deck without any other grass Pokemon in it, and can potentially just give itself the one grass energy it needs while it just uses the other energy color. So I think that's a really cool combination for Leafeon. It has a nice low retreat cost. 140 seems to be where they put a lot of the new EXs at. Like Arceus is here too, I believe. So I think 140 is going to be the major breakpoint for this entire set. And of course, you're still able to use Erica. You're still able to do other things. I really like this card. I'm excited to try to do something with it. Okay, so Leafeon ends up being our first EX. Very, very fitting. And then add you. Okay, so we got 18 to 75. So now we can start going here and get these real packs going. We have 204. So we can just use the first 120, open up a fresh one without even using any of the money. So let's see what we get. So first 10 pack here, let's see what we can do. Oh, there's my boy Donphan. Okay. So 3 energy. During your next turn, this Pokemon's rolling spin does an extra 60 damage. So this is basically a 1 extra energy, but 1 less evolution than Togekiss. So I wonder here if Donphan ends up being a really good partner for Lucario. Now, Donphan is a little bit low on the HP side, but you're already kind of playing Cape in the Lucario decks anyways. So maybe Donphan ends up being the actual best partner for this, because you can make it 80. And then when you do 60 more, you're actually doing quite a bit. I actually kind of like that. A new Combi, I don't know. I mean, 20 for 1 is not bad. And there's the Houndour, so Flare for 20, and then you get to do the counter for... Ooh, and there's the new Crobat. So, yeah, nice looking Donphan for sure. Okay. So, once during your turn, if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, you may do 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, this is basically a slightly stronger Greninja. What I do like about it, well, as long as you have Arceus, right? But it's a 1 energy for 50, which is not bad. But it has a 0 retreat cost, and the genetic Apex Golbat is all colorless. So if you really wanted to, you could evolve the Crobat in your active while you're doing 40 along the way, get your evolution, pull back, do 30 chip, and then you put something else in front, and you never actually had to have dark energy connected to it. So I think Crobat's gonna be pretty good. I'm a little curious to see how much of Arceus is going to dominate just the meta in general, but overall, okay, pack number 2, another Vampy, back-to-back Vampies, a Larvitar, so 2 energy for 30. I don't love it. I also didn't love the Tyranitar card when I saw it. Sharam, your opponent, active Pokemon's now confused, probably never being used. Donphan again, so we've got 2 Donphans, another Magneton. Oh, a Fion. So 2 water energy for Water Pulse to make your active Pokemon now asleep. Okay, so Fion and Manaphy kind of here's energy acceleration. Here's a win con if something goes bad, and then you have 2 powerhouses. Yeah, that seems alright to me. An Electrike. 20 for Zap Kick. Okay, why is an Electrike kicking? Why is it not biting you? Why is it not tackling you like a Staravia Heracross? So flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, attack does 70 more. I don't like this card at all. I really don't. 3 energy for potentially when doing 50 is genuinely awful. So that's a no. Cherubi, 20 for Leafage, fine. Burmy, 20 for Ram. Another unknown. Bronzong. So this attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this is a 1 less evolution Alakazam with the boost of Jinx to it. So let's say 3 energy. So you're only doing 110 for 3 energy. Alright. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's okay. High retreat cost though. A little scary. Not the highest HP. I don't know that Bronze is gonna be that great. I don't know. There's a Krogunk. Oh, we have something special in the back though. We have something special in the back. It's a full art Shaman. Ooh, a Shaman Sky. So as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active basic Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 less. So this is a really cool utility card. Okay, so there is one caveat to this though. When Shaman's in your active spot, it doesn't have the 1 less retreat cost. So it's going to be a Pokemon that you don't want leading. It's going to be a Pokemon that you maybe use to maybe replace the X speeds in your deck. It's searchable, which makes it potentially better than X speed. I don't know that you're ever going to play 2. I think you'll probably just play this as a 1 of. But overall, and it's a normal type. So it's not even considered a grass type. It's a normal type Pokemon. So you're not going to be able to heal it with Erica or something like that in grass deck. That's interesting. That's interesting. But I do like that it does have the ability to be a nice utility card for you. But, okay. So Gibble. Berry. So during your turn, attacks used by Snorlax, Heracross, or Staraptor use 2 less energy. Okay, so Heracross was a 3 energy Pokemon that had a coin flip to do 70 more after 50. So if you pair Heracross with Berry, it's a very efficient attack and very, very strong. The problem is that it's still coin flip reliant to do that extra. And I think having to play a second card just to be able to do 50 for 1 is not particularly great. Because you only get to do it twice, right? So that is something that is concerning. I don't know that this is a great card. I think that this is just a... I don't think this is great. Okay, so pack number 7 here. Eevee, okay, Barbaroach. So we're getting a Whiscash here somewhere. 2 for 30. I kind of don't like that water types have higher energy costs, because I think they're starting to try to play around the fact that Misty exists. Okay, Sharon for 80. Heal 20, do 60. Okay. And there is that Clefable. Okay, so 3 energy. And during your opponent's next attack, does 30 less damage. 3 energy is a high commitment for that, though. Doesn't even have great low HP. It has low HP, too. I don't think that Clefable's any good. Okay, there's that Magnemite. There's Noctowl. Okay, so 2 energy for 50 and your opponent reveals their hand. Alright. It's not the Noctowl I was hoping for, right? Because the original TCG Noctowl is absolutely goated. But, I mean, that's an okay basic Pokemon. Like, well, stage 1. But, I mean, getting to see your opponent's hand is nice. Some people might want to play it, but it doesn't scream I have to play it. So, I mean, for the basic birds, and it was never really one of the stronger ones, like, I think it's okay. Okay, there's Starly 20 for Glide. There's the new Zubat with Dark Energy. I think the original one with no energy, though, or with colorless, is probably just better. Second Frost. Okay. Pack number 9, second Heracross. New Pikachu. So this attack does 10 damage and one of your bench to... This attack also does 10 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So, okay, so it's kind of like an electric version of Spiritomb in a way. I don't know that it's going to get used over the other ones, but it has good utility. There's a little snow run with a little Pikachu snowman in it. Love it. Okay, there's Wish Cash. So for 4 energy? What? If heads, this attack does 60 more damage. If tails, it also does 20 to itself. Okay, so potential for 140 damage. But then you also run the risk of... Okay. Alright. Vespiquen for 3 energy to do 120, but then it damages itself. Okay. Okay, Houndour, Mothim. So first 10 pack, not too bad. I mean, we got some cool things out of it. We definitely are going to want to get more of those Link Pokemon. I think that the Crobat one is probably the best one that we got out of that first bit. Yeah, I think Shaman will be a nice utility card, but I think overall, the best card we got out of that was that Crobat. Alright, let's start actually opening up some stuff. We're good here. Okay. Okay, so another Zubat. Ooh. Irida. Irida is how you say it. Okay, so heal 40 from each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached. So this ends up being kind of Erica for water types. This is gonna be a really good card. I think that multicolored decks are gonna be a little bit more prevalent in this one. And Irida is a very strong card that kind of doubles the power of potions. So very, very strong card. Very, very strong card overall. There's the new Gabite. So also 1 energy does 30 damage. So going from Gibble to Gabite, it's a pretty good going first option. Okay. Second knocked out. Oh wait, I missed a Snover. My bad. My bad. Alright. There's Pupitar, so 3 energy, so it went from 2 to 3. Okay. So speed attack does 50. I never knew a Pupitar in my life that was very fast though, so don't know about that one. There's the new Staraptor, so 130 damage for 3 energy. That does 130, so it actually knocks out like Celebi like right away and things of that nature, but it also does 20 damage to itself. So you put a cape on it to make it 170, then you're doing 130 for 3. That's actually pretty good, and I think it could get paired with the original Staraptor as well. So not bad. So you can run one of each, and actually pretty good. New Meryl. There's that second Crobat. Okay. Ooh, a Metatite! He's just doing yoga. He out here just vibing. Okay, so he's kicking for 20. Ooh, a full art unknown. Okay. There's a new Ghastly. So flip a coin. If heads, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand. and shuffles it into their deck. Love the artwork. Honestly, 10 out of 10 artwork. I don't know that this is the Ghastly that I would choose more often than not, but kind of a cool effect, I guess. Another berry. Ooh, and yeah, there's a Shaman without the full art here. Yeah, so it was colorless. Again, I think this is just a nice little utility support card. Maybe even lets you get away with only running 1 Shaman versus 2x speed, and that opens up a slot in a deck for somebody. So overall, not too bad. There's that Snover. So 2 energy for Corkscrew Punch. Okay. There's the new Toxicroak, though. 1 dark energy for Toxic. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Do 20 damage to this Pokemon instead of the usual amount for this special condition. Okay, so... Okay, the wording's a little bit... Like, you're poisoned, right? Oh, it's do 20 damage to this. Okay, so it's an extra... It's a double-powered poisoning. So it's just like the game, where, like, Toxic is better than Poison. Okay. The only thing that sucks about this, though, is that this has, I guess you're poisoning and then retreating the next turn. It does no offensive pressure outside of that, which is a little painful. I don't know that this Toxicroak was going to be overly used, but definitely cool art on it. Look at that. In the rain, getting that dry skin ability to heal up a little bit. Oof. Okay, so Vespiquen here. There's the new Manectric. So if going for Flash, which does 40 damage, during your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, the attack doesn't happen. So this is kind of like Dugtrio, right? Like an Electric Dugtrio. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Okay, so nothing out of that. So, generally speaking, you're actually hoping to get 1 EX out of every 10 cards. Or 10 packs. This was actually a bit of a dud pack, but we did get the Crobat, which gives us, you know, at least a pretty good Pokemon. We also don't have an Arceus yet. This whole pack's supposed to be able to Arceus. We don't get an Arceus yet? A little wild. Little wild. Okay, let's add this Meryl. So how many are we at? We at 40, 50, 53. So 53 of 75. All right. Open up another 10 pack. Get 60 going. All right. Come on. Give me something here. Okay. Okay, nothing new here so far. Pack 4 in. Okay, there's something in the back. There's something in the back. Let's get something good. Ooh, Bronzor. That was kind of a nothing card, though. Full art Houndoom. Okay. Look how evil this guy looks. Holy. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, second Shaman. Second Leafeon. We'll take that as well. All right. Okay, another rare one in the back here. 2 back-to-back Gabite for the full art Sudowoodo. I actually really like. Oh, the bonsai in the back. Oh my goodness, what an amazing card. Okay, all right. This cool little Sudowoodo card. Okay, nothing new out of that. Okay, new Mawile though. Iron Beam Breaker. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Steel type Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. and it's a colorless energy to do it. So this Mawile can be played in any deck you want and can be a bit of a steel type deterrent. Now, that's interesting. It feels like it would fit into a water deck that's weak to steel. That's what that feels like that card's for. Back to back of them as well. Okay. Okay. Interesting little Mawile card. Because the other one also removes an energy, right? But it is steel commitment. This Golbat, also dark energy for 30, is like, okay, what it is. Okay. So we're up to 60. Oh, we have 60 of 96. Okay, but there's 75. We're only at 6. We're missing a lot still. Like, this is our third 10-pack? This is our third 10-pack. We haven't got anything other than Leafeon. Okay, there's something there. There's something there. Okay, another Bronzor. Okay. Wish Cash. Come on, give me something. Ooh, a new Gengar. So 2 energy for 70. Your active Pokemon is now asleep. Okay. That ain't bad. That is not bad. It's a little bit more utility, but maybe in the Gengar EX decks where you don't want to be giving up that extra prize in the Gengar, maybe this Gengar is an alternative that lets you kind of work with Haunter a little bit better. 140 HP, put a cape on it to get to 160. Yeah, I think it's okay. It might not be the best, but it's okay. Okay. Ooh, a full art Adaman. Look at my boy. Look at him. Looking clean. That's a nice card. That is a nice card. Ooh. Yeah, that's a real nice card. Okay. Eevee. Ooh, there's that Abomasnow as well. Okay. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 less energy. 3 for Mega Punch. 3 for Mega Punch. But it's 2 if it has Arceus. So 2 for 80 is actually not awful. Like, really, when you think about it, like, it's literally like 10 damage less and 10 HP less than like a Starmie EX, which is pretty good. Alright. New Magnezone. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, this Pokemon takes minus 30 from attacks. So... okay. I don't think anyone's using this Magnezone, but I think that it's, you know, okay. 140, you're taking 30 less from attacks. Maybe you put... maybe you're actually using that Adaman card. Now you're stopping like 50 damage. I mean, it has the ability to be really, really bulky. So that is a cool thing about it. And there's a new Metacham. So pick shot. Flip a coin. If tails, it does nothing. 1 for 80, though, is a little wild. I mean, it's definitely a coin flip card. I don't think that I'm ever using this, but I mean, the damage is real. Okay. Something rare in the back here. We get a second full art Shaman. Okay. Celestic Town Elder. Put 1 random basic Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. Ooh, okay, so this is basically your version of Pokemon Flute. But it works out really interesting because that enables Pokemon communication if you had Pokemon communication but it was a dead card. So the what? Yes. So anyway, so that would enable Pokemon communication if you didn't have anything in your hand, which is really cool. And then on top of that, maybe this enables you to run less basic Pokemon and frees up spaces. Like maybe you're only gonna say like, I'm winning this game with one Venusaur. I'm only gonna play one Bulbasaur because even if it goes down, I can Celestic Town Elder it if I got it too early. And then you still have two, but then you get one card back to play like maybe the Shaman or whatever, right? So that's kind of cool. I actually like that card. I like that card a lot. I don't know if it's going to be meta, but I like the card. I think there's definitely implications to it that can be pretty good. We also know from Arceus EX that we saw in the trailer that it wants basic Pokemon in the field. This makes Pikachu better. This makes Shinshino better. This makes Arceus better. No one's playing Shinshino. let me be clear about that. But, you know, very good card. Very good card. Okay. And a third Leafeon EX. Okay. So we're meeting our quota for grass-type Pokemon that we're getting. And there's a second Irida. There we go. Alright, so we're getting the threats here. And there's the Glaceon EX. So I don't think this one is as strong, honestly. But during your opponent's checkup, during Pokemon checkup, if this Pokemon is in the active slot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this is effectively like having Blizzard on the field, which is kind of cool. However, I think that 90 damage for 3 energy is a little weak. Obviously, you can use Irida with it and heal 40, which is, you know, a decent amount. You know, it's good. But I don't think this Glaceon card is as good as the Leafeon card. I actually think that Vaporeon and then throw a Leafeon in there with like a grass deck actually works out much better, in my kind of opinion of it. Okay, so not bad out of that pack. Yeah, I mean the full art Adamant, like that's the one that I'm going for. The Celestic Town girl is actually really dope. I need more of that for sure. Okay, so overall we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. So 62 of 75. So we're still quite a ways to go, honestly. All right. What do we got here? Okay, we got some fancy ones. Okay. I'm excited for this one. Okay, so Houndoom. Go back. Clefairy, Houndoom. Nothing out of that first pack. Gible. Another Adaman. Full art Sudowoodo. Alright, second one of those. Okay, Berry. There's another rare one in the back here. Full art immersive Arceus EX. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, there's a Rotom. There's that Magnezone. That T-Tar, that Abomastar. Oh, it's going the whole circle around him. Look at this. Hey. There's a Heatran. There's that Crobat. There's that Carnivine in the back. Nice little card. Nice little card. So this Pokemon can't be affected by special conditions. So obviously can't be statused at all, which makes it pretty consistent, actually. You don't gotta worry about sleep. You don't gotta worry about any of that. Obviously, God Pokemon. 3 energy. This does 20 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So you can do 70, so 90, 110, 130 for 3. Not bad. With a Giovanni, you can pick up other Arceuses, like hit the 140 benchmark. So I think it's a pretty good card, honestly. There was part of me that thought that this could be a one-of in a deck and just kind of be there to support the Link Pokemon that you have with you. And then it could be a late game sweeper on its own. But I think that decks that aren't running other EXs besides Arceus, I think they might want to run the non-EX one. I just haven't seen it yet to know if it's even any good. Because if you're going to only play the EX one because the other one's trash, it's going to be interesting because Cyrus is going to make a lot of games go a lot quicker, right? So we need to see. Okay, Staraptor. There's that new Carnivine. So if you have Arceus or Arceus EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon do 30 extra damage. And it's of course 1 energy. So this is kind of wait, what was it? I mean, 50 for 1 is really good regardless. I was thinking it was maybe like Delmise, but it's not really. So yeah, I mean overall, okay card. I think this can be played as a 1-of for sure. I don't know that it's something that you want to be leading with all the time, but maybe the 50 damage can actually knock out an egg in one shot, and then at least you're kind of like, but then you need to have 2 basic in your starting hand, and that's sometimes complicated to do. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay. There's the Arceus EX, the regular version. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's nothing different about this one, but yeah, just overall nice card. Okay. I am a little curious though, because like they made this entire pack revolve around Arceus though. Is it gonna limit build? You know, that's the only thing that I'm a little. Ooh, there's a Heatran. Okay, so if you have Arceus EX or Arceus in play, this Pokemon has no retreat cost, which is crazy good. You know, this can get paired with Crobat pretty nicely, right? You play Fire Energy only. You get to attack for 40 with the Golbat, and then retreat out to this. When it gets damage on it, which is not a bad thing to have it as a lead, it's 110. You give it a cape to get to 130, and then you can do 80 damage per turn. It's still a basic. I think this is pretty solid overall. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. Okay, so Heatran. Okay, second Arceus, I will gladly accept. I tend to not use the full art cards. I tend to like the trainers. I like the full art cards, but then everything else, I kind of prefer just to play the basic card of it. So I kind of like having those better. That's a third Sudowoodo. All right. Origin Form Palkia. Flip a coin. This attack does 60 more damage. 3 energy for 60 is genuinely awful. 120 is kind of low HP. Why did they make this card? Anyways, next. All right, well, we'll take the rest of it. We'll take everything else in the pack, but that is not it. That is not it, coach. All right. Yeah, that one is not it. Okay. So we're now to 66 of 75. Let's open another 10 piece. There's still a lot that we need, actually, though. There's still a lot missing that we need. Okay. Another 10 pack. Let's see what we can do here. Pikachu. Okay, nothing out of that one. Nothing out of that one. Okay. Man, okay. So far a dud pack. We're on pack number 6 of this 10 piece. Yikes, this is about to be a dead pack unless I get something wild here. Crobat we already have. Oh boy. Yeah, nothing out of that. Nothing out of that 10-1. Okay. Is what it is, be how it be. Sometimes that's just how it goes. We're still missing T-Tar. We're still missing like a fair amount of things. We got one of the Abomasnows. We haven't got any of the T-Tars. We haven't got any of the Garchomp EX that we saw in the trailer. Is there anything else that I'm thinking of? Fourth Sudowoodo! Alright, give me something else here. Okay. That's our third full art unknown. I don't love this card. Maybe I'm just not crazy about unknown in general, but... Alright. Next, give me some... Okay, there's the second one of that. Love that. Okay. Okay, there was something there. Okay, there's a second Carnivine. But nothing new in the last couple of these. Is a little painful. Okay, Carnivine and Abomasnow. Okay. So far, I think we got two of everything that we have seen. Another Leafeon. Okay. Okay. Come on. I love me some Leafeon. There's a Promo Pass EX. Okay. So 160 HP and 3 energy. During your opponent's next turn, the Pokemon takes 20 less damage. This, in my opinion, is going to be compared to probably Steel type version of Golem, potentially. Like one less evolution, a little bit less damage. Yeah. Same HP stat, right? Have the ability to pair that with Adamant as well. Overall, though, it might be the more efficient way to play that if you're going to do that strategy with Golem. Okay, so we got literally one card. Okay, so we're still missing some things, so let's keep going. Let's keep her going. Okay, something at the end there. Huh? Hey, Giratina. Discard 2 random energies from this Pokemon. And it's already multicolor. Hey, what's going on? Giram, how are you? Yeah, thanks. I mean, chess locks are so fun to do, honestly. Yeah, they're extremely fun, so I'm glad you're enjoying them. So, yeah, I mean, right now we're just opening up some TCG Pocket Packs, but, ooh, non-EX Arceus. Okay, so discard a random energy from this Pokemon. 4 energies are really high commitment to it, but if you're gonna play it on the bench, I do think the other Arceus is probably more worth it than this one, even as a one-of. But I do appreciate this one as like a non 2-pointer. Oh, and there's that new Snorlax. Okay. With Collapse, it puts itself to sleep. What? Why would you want that? Now you have to, so you have to pair it with a Lumberry. You're doing 4 damn. This is an awful card. What? I see no use for that card at all. You know, Celestic. Man, we're getting stuff slowly, but we are just getting some real dud packs today. Okay, there's something at the end here. Something at the end here. Another unknown. Okay, so basically this is the unknown Sudowoodo pack day. That's ooh, new Raichu. Okay, so Resilience Link. If you have Arceus or Arceus in play, this Pokemon takes minus 30 from attacks, so makes this Raichu a little bit bulkier. Spark also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This card, low-key, is actually pretty good. I kind of like, because like even if you only have 90, you can give yourself a cape, get to 110, but then you're taking minus 30 from attacks. you're doing 40 to the front and 20 to like one of your opponent's bench. Like, it's not the best card, but I think it's actually okay. I think it could be usable. Okay. Gold Bat, Toxic Growth, Bronzor. Man. Okay, another Irida. Second immersive Arceus. There we go. So now we got the set of those. Not bad. Let's take a minute here. Let us take a minute here. Nice. All right. So we still need a couple things. We've never got a T-Tar yet. We've never got a Garchomp yet. Those are two that we really need, and Garchomp's one of them that I actually was very interested to actually start trying to play with early on, and it just hasn't worked out that way that we've seen it at all. So, okay, we're now at 71 of 75. So what are we missing? We're missing something in Steel. We're missing Garchomp. We're missing Tyranitar. Something in 35. Okay. And then after that, it's just okay. So we're getting close then. We're getting pretty close. Let's see what we can do. If I need to buy cards, I will. But I prefer not to, obviously, but because I like to go for those full arts. Okay, Manectric, EB. We got the full art Ativan. Like, I would really love to get the full art Irida. Third Arceus. Third God. We'll gladly accept. Alright. Vampy, Larvitar, Magnemite, Snorlax, Manectric. Okay. So, unless we get the things that we need as the last cards, I think we pretty much have probably everything and probably two of everything, honestly, at this point. I think that we only have one Heatran. So that's something that we still probably need. There's a second basic Arceus. Yeah, everything else I'm pretty sure we've gotten two of. No problem so far. Another unknown. Okay. Keep her rolling. 8,000 cards collected. Woof. All right. All right, next one. Okay, we got something in here. Dog fan. Nothing here. Nothing there. Okay, another basic Arceus. Come on! I just need the few cards left. Origin Form Dialga. Oh, that's what the other steel type was. Okay, flip a coin. If tails, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Another painful card. Okay, bye-bye, Dialga. Another Sudowoodo. We really do got good wood in this one. Holy. Never have to make a bonfire again. I got wood for days. Okay. Another Giratina. Yeah, this is a little wild now. It's a little wild now. You know what's crazy though? In like the Celebi pack, I got a God pack like very early on into it. And then I just had all the harder cards to get early on. This is definitely to bring you back into reality of it, you know? All right. Come on, give me something here. I didn't see any like little sparkles there. Okay, there's a second Magnezone. Third Magnezone. Another Shaman. Okay. Another Glaceon. Okay, not bad. Tomorrow minus hair with your mom. No people coming over tomorrow. Sounds good. Okay. Okay. The Gibble, Burmy, knocked out. Okay, we're good. Okay. Okay, nothing of that. Love you too. Love you too. Another Raichu. Alright, so we have a little bit left that we can go for. I don't know what pack we're at. I don't know when we're gonna get stopped here, but we will start trying to deck build afterwards, so it'd be nice to get a guard chomp out of this though. At least one. Alright, Hoo-Hoo. Shaman. Okay, nothing here. Second Heatran. So there we go. Got something we can work with there. Okay, Houndour. Ooh, a full art Meryl. Hello. We're gonna just floating with the little Lotad. They should have put Lotad in the picture too and had little ones and then like hinted like Ludicolo's coming. Look, and then right again, more lily pads. Ludicolo is coming. Next set confirmed. Okay. Oh my, come on. Can we get? We haven't got a T-Tar yet. Okay, another Celestic Elder. Okay, take that. Alright. Keep rolling. Alright, so Magnemite, Irida, Starly, Snover, Houndoom. Okay, nothing. Another Abomasnow. Oh wait, Rotom! I skipped Rotom! Probopass! Okay. I skipped Rotom, but Rotom was one we needed as well. I think Rotom was the one that was like, it did 20 to the bench. right? Did 20 to the bench, and then it had no retreat cost or something if you had something out. Is that what it was? We gotta get a second one. We gotta get a second one so we can even see it. Alright, well, we'll go back for it. We'll go back for it for sure. Because, man, that was a nothing deck. That was a nothing one without that. Alright, anyways, Rotom. Okay, if you have Arceus and play this Pokemon has no retreat cost, and then 1 colorless energy for dash, do 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So, at least it's usable in every deck. It's kind of like an Azelf, but for every deck available. Slightly worse Hitmonlee, but it's okay. The fact that it's colorless, every deck has access to it. I don't hate this card at all. The artwork's a little weird to me, but that's fine. Okay. Keep going. Okay. So at this point, we have 80 cards. And we got the Rotom. We're still missing. We haven't got a single Garchomp and we haven't got a single T-Tar. But we have the rest of the set. So, no! You know the items needed. That is a lie. That is a lie. Okay. 670 pack points available though, so we could go buy them if we needed to. We are leveling up here. So we did run out of how many packs we're allowed to open. It is what it is. It be how it be. Okay, so let's try to see if we can get through these and actually get these updates. Maybe we'll actually be able to open another little bit. Yep. Okay. Pick up this. We got the daily. We'll complete all here. And that will give us... how many? How many? Loading? Thinking? Oh wait, did I get all of them? Oh, I got all of them, so I guess I can get the Arceus thingy. Ooh. Oh, I have to individually complete these, don't I? Okay. The new deck rentals, I will take and complete that. So I needed Arceus and Heatran for that one. Man, it is crazy. No T-Tars, no... Okay, the T-Tars are 150 though, right? So I can probably buy them all, but then I'm so far away from getting Irida though. Man, I got so much work to do. I've been trying to hunt like in Genetic Apex. I've still been hunting a bunch of them because I actually have a playset from Mythical Island. Look, I don't have to worry about that one, but I do have to still get the other ones, and it's just taking forever. Okay, so pick up that one. Pick up this one. Man, the fact they make you like you can't just pick complete all on this is a little painful. A little bit painful. Alright, but as far as what we want to deck build around, the fact that I got no Garchomps is sad. Truly sad. But I think that if I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna buy the Garchomps. I think that's probably the card that has the most realistic potential. I don't think that I need to worry about other things. Special missions, complete all of these. Ooh, okay, nice. So I'll claim this. I'll claim this Space-Time Smackdown pack? What? Okay. Ooh. And new stuff here. Is there a reason I can't click on this? Is there a particular reason? There we go. Oh, they gave me a Darkrai for it. Okay. I'll take a Darkrai. Wait, it's a promo Darkrai. Is there anything different about it? No, not at all. What makes this a promo versus the other one? It doesn't even have the promo little logo on it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. Theme collections though. Oh, this one you can't even? Okay. Okay, give me that Arceus. I will accept. Okay. A bunch of gases and a Rotom. Why is that the combination? I don't understand. Alright. However, they are giving you no shortage of getting things that you need for this. Like, you can buy a whole other set of things. Okay. I'm one Arceus short. Is that what it says that I am? Oh, link abilities. A link with Arceus. Because I don't have any. Right, because I don't have any of the other one. Right. I can be a Meryl stand now. Look at that. Oof. Alright. So that covers that. Anything in the shop that's actually, like, useful here? Probably at this point, no, right? I wish they would put more new cards in the item cards, though. Like, I think that's one thing that they should do, is they should start finding other cards to put in there. We have 75. We need 100. We're still a little ways off. Oh, so I did have the Pokeball to actually buy one. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just the cover. Nah, the other one was so much better. Like, that looks so cool. That's worth it. Sort of. It's not worth 115 Pokegold, but, like, it's, you know, at least cool. Alright. Okay, so let's try to Wonder Pick. Everybody's got new stuff now. So is there anything that I don't have? And I will gun for it hard. Anybody got anything good? I don't care about Dialga. T-Tar, Garchomp. One of the two. Come on. I know y'all want to. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing there. So, we're gonna have to figure it out, but we can claim 3 FaceTime SmackDown packs. So we may as well go for it. Get something. We do get a Togekiss. I will accept. I will accept these gifts. Okay. I feel like they should have just gave you packs of the new ones, honestly. But it's okay. Another cape. Okay. So that covers that off, honestly. So, where do I stand with this? 670, so I could technically buy 2 Garchomps and 1 T-Tar. Where am I with other sets? FaceTime SmackDown. Oh, they don't even count as pack dust for it? Oh, that's lame. Okay. Yeah, with this, I'm so close. I'm planning to just buy Cynthia or Sabrina with it, but like even Mythical Island, like I don't have nothing for it. But Triumphant Light, we got some packs. So this pains me to do this, honestly. The fact that I didn't get a card that wasn't a rare card. I mean, it probably was a rare card, but like, and I only got one Rotom too. Now again, I don't think the T-Tar card is all that good, so like I'm not super concerned about T-Tar, but Garchomp though. Oh, it's 500 for one. It's 500 for one? Oh, why did I think it was way less? Fine, I'll wait on it. Wait on it. I could do the T-Tar, and then I have two T-Tars. But I just don't think it's that great. Alright, so no T-Tar and no Garchomp. Feels bad, but it's okay. So, is there anything else? Wait, we're gonna get a ton of these. We're gonna get a ton of these. Go. We're getting there with these. Some of them, I got a couple platinums, but for the most part, it's a little ways off. So as for what we can do, let's build something. Let's build something. We don't need any of these in here. We're good. We're good. New set, new me. House clean in here. And we'll clear out this. We'll clear this out as well. Edit this. Clear it out. Okay, so what do we want to build around? I want something from the new set, obviously. I can choose what set I want to, though, right? Yup. Okay. So, when I'm looking at the new set, what do I want to kind of build around? I have plenty of everything, honestly. Playing Pokemon Black. Almost done with the last 2 gyms. Any recommendations for good Pokemon? Pokemon Black. Last 2 gyms. Let me look this up real quick. Pokemon Black. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Gen 5 is like the region that like I've played the least amount. Just because like I never actually owned a DS, so like it's a little bit awkward for me with it, but let me see this Gen 5 Black and White. Bryson and Dryden. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, Drayden's a threat. Drayden is always a threat. That Haxorus can be a threat. So, honestly, like, you can find something for Haxorus. You probably should. I'm pretty sure when me and Jervy did our lock of it, we got kind of blown back by the Haxorus a little bit, but as far as Bryson goes, like Bryson's not that difficult, so I feel like he'll be fine. But yeah, like any kind of fighting type, I mean, Ice is a bad typing, right? So like it's not really that hard, but with the Dragon types, you definitely want like Dragon or Ice yourself, right? So that was kind of what I'd recommend for it. Okay, getting back to this. Okay, we have 2 E-Trans, we're good. 2 Abomasnows, 2 Glaceons. Only 1 Palkia. Screw Palkia. That's a genuinely awful card. Like, what am I doing out here? Rotom, I think it's just another one-of-in card. We got a million Dawn fans, honestly. Like, I kind of want to just try it out, but I don't think it's going to be very good. Crobat is interesting to me. I do think it's probably the best one of the linking Pokemon. Damon. Yeah, I think, you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Let's go for like something not super standard of it. So let's go for like the Vampy Donphan combination, and let's try to rock out with and see if Lucario actually worked with it at all. Okay, so I like this combination because it's 2 one-stage evolutions, right? Vampy can attack for, you know, 20 for 1, which is not bad. Same with Riolu. So there's like equal footing there, right? Now, obviously, Donphan is a little bit slower to set up, but this is all, if you can, Donphan's the only one that's a 3, 1 there, right? So right away, and I won't think about the support Pokemon next. It's probably going to be Hitmonlee and Marshadow probably is the last 2. But what I am thinking here, though, obviously you're going to still put your like Pokeballs and research in there. Like, that's still very obvious to me. We're not playing Irida, so that's not really a big deal. The Celestic girl does... it interests me, but at the same time... it's not the end of the world. So we don't really need that one. This is a deck that doesn't really benefit from Cyrus a ton, but I do think that if we are playing Hitmonlee, we're going to want a Cyrus in there. So maybe we'll do Cyrus. We definitely want 2 Capes. We probably want a Communication. We probably want 2 Leafs as well. One Sabrina. Oh, we're actually running out of space here. So maybe instead of Cyrus and that, I just run 1 Sabrina. Maybe just 1 Sabrina to start. I don't think I'm going to need 6. I can also not run a Communication. That also is a thing that I could do. Then I keep the Cyrus, then at least Cyrus is a bit of a threat, but yeah, maybe I'll drop the Communication for right now. We'll add in the fighting package. Do that. So we'll add in the traditional Hitmonlee and Marshadow. And then that looks fairly solid. It looks pretty much like a deck from the last set, but we are going to try the Donphan and see how that works. They need a Lucario coin too. That's the one thing that they really do need. So we'll switch to our fighting build look. And let's just have some fun with it and see what we can do here. Oh, I actually think I should do the solo stuff, right? Because they're going to have stuff for me. Oh, this one's done. So we're going to do this one. From an active fire type. Oh, so I have to make a bunch of different decks. Man. I mean, we can do that, though. Hold up. We'll make a couple. So we'll make a couple here. We'll make a couple. We'll see what we can do. So, Donphan here. Don Fan Lucario. We'll see if that works at all. Then we'll go and try... This is the one that I thought was going to end up being the one that is probably going to be the popular deck. Probably. I mean, it might not be. We'll use the God Coin. We'll see if the God Coin can actually help us here. But, what I was thinking is that we're going to see... Arceus? Probably at least one. Probably two. Run Heatran. Most likely two. And then run, like... Zubat. I want the colorless energy one. The Golbat. Run the colorless energy one. And then run like Crobat. And then have that. I think that's pretty solid. You're only going to run fire type energy in this. And then as far as this goes, I think it stays pretty standard for right now. Because nothing has a retreat cost though, you might... What does Arceus retreat cost if you get a bad lead though? It's 2. So maybe you do run 1 leaf in it, just to make sure that you're good. But overall, I mean... Cyrus would be a menace in this, right? You could also, in theory, run a Dawn in this deck, because you could take the colorless energy off of Golbat to enable Heatran faster. So that's a combination of things that could work. You could even run 1 less Arceus in that. So like that's a play. So you could run a Dawn to make that work. To be on the safe side though, I'm only gonna run 1 Cyrus. I don't know the communication is huge in this deck, but I do think that like Cape is. Running 1 Leaf to maybe get out of Arceus is maybe good. Maybe run a Sabrina. Maybe run a Giovanni. But then you're kind of getting into a lot of trainers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're already at 6 trainers here. So I think maybe you cap the trainers there. But I do think that, like, double Cape is pretty good and maybe a communication. So then you're running some combination of this. Drop the Dark Energy. And then you're kind of running this Heatran Crobat combo. I don't know if that's perfect, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I feel like it's at least balanced to some degree. I don't think anyone wants a helmet. I think you prefer Cape. Yeah, I think that looks pretty solid. As far as other things that you could build off of, get out of the new pack. Let's get to the new pack again. Let's actually try to make a Leafeon build, sort of. Because I do like that idea, that Leafeon's like pretty good here. So maybe you run 1 Leafeon. So Leafeon is weak to fire. So you could actually build a water deck that uses Leafeon to kind of target some things. I don't think the Glaceon card's amazing, but maybe we add one of each. Or we can skip that altogether. We can skip that altogether as well. What else could be a possibility? There is that new Eevee card, so I guess we can put the Eevee in. And then maybe we do it with water, so maybe we run one Leafeon. We run this Irida, so we actually get to use the new cards. Okay, so then we can start looking at some... Clear that. Clear this. And then we'll start getting to look at some water-type Pokemon. Oop. Okay. So now that we're in the water types here, so these are all from the new one. So maybe we start looking at some combination of something I need to worry about for Ninja. Put the new, like the old Vaporeon, run one of each of those. Because then you can still kind of do the same stuff that you could do before. So maybe something like double Palkia, double Manaphy. You get your 10 cards out of this, but you get a grass type out of it. I don't know if the Leafeon really helps the deck, though. That's the only thing that's like a little bit of a question mark to me. But like, I don't know if this is just a more inefficient way of doing it. What else is chilling out in the grass type? Because maybe we could just build a grass build instead of worrying about the multi-type factor of it. I mean, obviously Venusaur gets sped up by it, but I don't think that Leafeon really wants to be sucking energy off of Venusaur like that. Like, I think that you want the Shaymins in there. So maybe that's not the best play, but Exeggutor very much could be. So maybe you're running this, this. You're getting that second Leafeon online. Maybe you still run a Celebi. Actually, that really works, actually. Celebi works in this really, really well. Because then you have 2 one-stage evolutions, so that actually really worked. But then you're gonna want another basic Pokemon. So this is where you could put Shaymin in. Shaymin would be able to do something here. You could do... What else could you do here that's like effective? I mean, you could do double Celebi, but I don't think that you want to be running... Like, your whole lineup is all EX Pokemon. That feels a little painful, so maybe Celebi isn't the play in that one. Maybe you look at... Actually, I think Shaman just works in it really well as well. More of just like as a healer. And then you got kind of two bulkier Pokemon that can really heal up with Erica and stuff like that. So let's actually try that out. I mean, obviously we already know that Exeggutor is good. We already know that Shaman's good. So I feel like this will be fine. It's kind of just... And there's no other real energy suck out of this either, right? So like you can run the double Erica. You can run... I mean, I guess you don't really care about Leaf. You're actually fine with X speed. Cape or Rocky Helmet, though? Probably Cape. You probably don't even care what's in front of you, honestly. You're probably actually fine to just... And if you're fully committed to the grass style, like, you just go 2 of those, but... Maybe just the 1 potion? Like, 1 potion, then run your research? Because you're getting free energy anyways, right? So, maybe you don't have to care about the fact that... I think that could be pretty good. So this is going to be Leafeon. And then we'll do this. So that gives us like 3 decks to start here. And we get like at least this combination of things. So maybe let's rock out here with this for a little bit. And then we'll hit some solo battles up. So solo battles, Arnivine deck. We'll use the this deck and see how it works. Knock out your Pokemon with 2 fire Pokemon, so it's gonna want me to play with Heatran in this one, but I'm gonna just kind of see how it works, right? So God, give me luck with these coin flips. Let's go. So Arceus lead is fantastic. So we're gonna lead with Zubat. Okay. And I get a cape right away. So I do have my Arceus. So I'm gonna just research here first. Okay, get a second Zubat. I think this now guarantees Heatran. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So we'll have Heatran here on the bench. We'll also put Arceus up. And then I can just commit. I don't think I need to cape yet. I think I'm good there. So we'll just end our turn like that. The fact that I can't get to Golbat right away, though, is a bit painful. So maybe I Communication here, because then I'll get guaranteed a Golbat or Crobat. Yeah, there's Golbat for me. So now I get a little bit bulkier. Now I can do a little bit of chip. I probably should put a cape on this to keep it alive. And then this is sort of kind of you know, I can attack I can attack Psychic types pretty strong. I can attack, you know, Grass types pretty strong. And this does want me to pick up. Yeah, that does 60 heat. Oof. Okay, there's my Crobat. There's my Crobat. Let me do 30 chip. retreat out to Heatran and get the 1 energy on Heatran, so that next turn it does 80. And of course, if I had Dawn in hand, then I could actually do something with that as well. But that Cyrus does not save you, my guy. Alright, so we don't even need to do anything like that. We're good here. Yeah, this is 80, knocked out the Star League right away. So there we go, there's 1 point. This Arceus is... See, this is what makes me think that this Arceus is okay. But then when you think about it from the perspective of, like... Now I can start setting up this Arceus to be, like, a sweeper late game. It kind of changes my, like, thoughts of it. We'll do this. Okay. So that gets 1 super effective grass type KO. But then they want to put the Arceus so that I can't just get the free point out of it. So... Okay, a bunch of grass Pokemon going on the bench. Okay. Okay, so a second Golbat. It is interesting, though, because... And it's always your active, right? So, technically this really does threaten people right away, because you're doing like 110 just from that alone. Okay, so second Cape. But here's the flip side, like you now have Arceus set up here. Oh, leaf. Maybe the leap isn't necessary at all, honestly. I thought it was to kind of save Arceus from being like a bad lead for you, but you're playing it as a one-of. The likelihood of you getting it is bad, but like... Yeah, I'll use the Cunning Link and just knock that out with that. Yeah, like I feel like that deck actually is pretty good and has potential. There we go. What do you want me to play with? With metal type Pokemon? I'll make a deck for metal. Trust me. All right, we'll make a metal deck. With metal type Pokemon. So I only have to use metal energy. But is there like a world where it makes sense to be doing something with metal? Like, really? I guess that Probopass deck? That Probopass deck could be something to do. Okay. So, obviously, we already know that Skarmory is really good. But I want to kind of use new cards as well. So this Probopass is 3 energy commitment. $90, but then I take 20 less. I don't know that it's the strongest card. I'm not really sold on any of the cards that came out of this. Because, like, what's the real difference between... If I have Arceus on the field, this Magnezone is considerably stronger than this Probopass. It's not an EX, it does 10 less damage for the same energy commitment. Why would you play Probopass when Magnezone is this? Other than the fact that it's a 2-stage evolution versus the basic. Dialga. It makes me sad, but I actually think the best cards from the last set are still the best steel type deck overall. So I think double Skarmory with the strategy of this Bastiodon, Shieldon kind of thing. But maybe there's a little bit more you could do with it, because now that you have like that Adamant guy. So right away, Sabrina worked for me. I don't think you care about... Do you care about switching? Probably not, right? I guess you would want to be able to switch out Shieldon. Maybe run something like this. Run a Cyrus. You don't need any Pokeballs in this because you're guaranteed Skarmory. But we can try the new card out, see if it's any good. We'll use our, we'll use this and try it out. So we'll use this to get through the thing here. Alright, so this gets us through the steel type stuff. Okay. So yeah, so you're automatically guaranteed the Skarmory from this. And then first turn doesn't really matter too much. And Fion can't attack me, so I can leave all of that in hand. Put the 1 energy on this, become a massive threat. Okay, second Skarmory, a communication there, but I don't really need that right away, so we'll just Metal Arms here. Precious Research. They sent out nothing that would make you even want to be playing Steel. I don't understand. Okay, asleep, but the Rocky Helmet picks up a KO. Okay, I'll wake up here. And then lets me do another 50. I am going to play the Skarmory down, though. I'm going to save the cape. But I am going to go for this. Because now you can't knock me out with Knockdown. And I can pick up a second KO here. Oh, I guess you couldn't have anyways. So it is what it is. We never need to commit energy to the Starmary because we can always put one energy onto it when we need it. There's an Arceus in the bench. Another armor fossil. Okay, so just metal arms this. Okay, so you're gonna be able to attack me here now. I guess I'm gonna put it on the Skarmory now. But you knocked yourself out with the Rocky Helmet, so maybe the AI doesn't know to not do that, but... Oh, it does, okay. They figured it out a little bit, okay. I am gonna communication here now, though. Perfect. We win this turn, right? So retreat out. The Bastiodon. Bastiodon does the 80. And GG's. Alright, so that gets us through that. And alright, Giram, have a good one. Oh, the T-Tar deck that we couldn't play against. Alright, whatever. Grass deck. Grass deck. Let's go. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this. Eggs without evolution is a little sad. Okay, Hoodoo. And 2 Larvitars for my opponents here. I do get to go first, though, so if I find an Execute... Oh, my god. Happy day. Happy day. Alright, wait. Pokeball? Okay, get a Shaman out of it. I'll play the Shaman. And I'll put the cape on Executor. Or Execute. So that I can't get knocked out. But I'm also fine just Seed Bombing this turn and then going for Tropical Swing afterward. Yep, that's okay. I am going to switch this Executor for hopefully getting an Eevee. No, I get a second Shaman, which is also just as fine because now I can kind of play the same game. And then I'm just going to stick retreat cost stuff that I need. Okay, knock out this. Perfect. You don't get to see my hand anymore. Not that the AI really can do anything with that, but Yeah, if I set up 3 whoa, it's a Tyranitar real quick. Okay. You're still a mile away from ever getting anything though, but sure. Okay, Eevee here would be nice. Just tropical swing this. Hey, yeah, that Tyranitar has no shot. No shot whatsoever. So bye-bye. Okay, Erica for healing is really nice. I get my Leafeon. Oh, it's only if I'm in the active, so I guess I just keep committing there. This coin flip doesn't matter. Perfect. Okay, there's that Sudowoodo is a threat. The 50 damage potential is unreal. Okay, so Fragment Flower here. Yeah, this combination's kind of dirty, honestly. Like, I don't know how you're knocking out that Leafeon. Like, especially if you cape it up to 160, it can get you energy for everything else so that everything else can switch around real quick. Now, I don't think you need Shaman in this deck, honestly. Like, I think you could actually put something else. But, I mean, that's just like... And obviously right here, you're in super effective range as well. But Exeggutor is already one of the best cards for going first. And then it kind of lets you, like, slow build Leafeon. Now, Leafeon isn't the strongest attacker, but you're putting pressure on so early that it almost doesn't matter. What do you want for this one? Fire? Alright, we'll try that other deck out again. Okay. So Heatran starts fine with me. We're going first here, so I don't actually need to play the Arceus right away. The Arceus can actually sit there and wait. There's a Dawn. I will play the Cape, though. Okay. Okay, so 1 damage here. That at least gets me starting to get set up, though. Okay, there's a Zubat. Perfect. And I do want to enable that as well. So we'll just end the turn like that. And I don't really need Arceus for the Heatran. Like, at all. So, like, I never actually have to play it, and I haven't played any EX card. But now I can do 80. And basically, like, Arceus becomes like your Dawn, right? Or your Leaf, where it's like you play the Arceus to retreat out the Heatran, which is kind of cool. Okay. Pokeball up here. Okay, so second Zubat. There's really no need to play this, so I'm actually gonna play Arceus now, so that I can start building it up. Because I can do 80 here. Communication. Communication guarantees me at least something that can work with Zubat. Okay, so now I'm setting up double Zubat, so that works for me as well. I don't need to switch. I just continue to put on Arceus. Yeah, it feels pretty solid, honestly. It feels like, because it feels like at any moment I'm able to do 60 damage to the active plus 80 with Heatran. And then even if Heatran goes down, it still feels like I have Arceus set up, ready to go, with another basic still kicking around. Now, I do think there is a world where maybe you actually think that about wanting... well, like maybe you think about actually wanting to have maybe that old lady in the deck, maybe Overleaf, because you could get away with something going down and then being able to pull it back to get Arceus back to full strength right away. But then again, you still can do 60 damage to 2 Crobats if you ever got them, so do you even need the extra power from it? It's interesting. It is interesting. Oh, that's it for that? That's it for the basics? Fine with me. Fine with me, but honestly, we're at the 2-hour mark. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap today's stream right here. All the Wonder Picks. There we go. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is wrap the stream right here. We still have a little ways to go before, obviously I still need to get two T-Tars and 2 Garchomps, so there's still a ways to go, but yeah, thanks everyone who have popped onto the stream even for a minute. I really do appreciate it. So we're gonna get up out of here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like if you liked the video, subscribe if you really stream if you really liked it, and I will see you guys in